Hey everyone, and welcome back to Dogemeat Games. It is Thursday, so I am tossing, wink, a new game review at you. We will be reviewing Knockout City today, the new arena-style dodgeball game from Velan Studios and EA. I am super excited to talk about this, so let's dive in. Now, charm is a tricky thing in any creative medium. You have to create something lovable, yet widely aware and focused, yet open enough to encourage creativity from the end user themselves. It's a difficult task for just about anything to achieve, but it's always something that creatives keep in mind while creating. Without charm, you might have something that looks pretty on the surface, but doesn't incentivize your return or continue exposure. But with charm, something magical happens. In steps Knockout City, a game that kind of came out of nowhere from Velan Studios, the same studio that most recently brought the Mario Kart Live game to life. I would love to hear how they went from kart racing to dodgeball, but here we are, playing a game seeping at the gills with charm. So to address something first, if you are put off by the visuals of this game, you owe it to yourself and these developers to put those preferences aside and give it a chance. I initially was a little standoffish of the style of the game, and I'm still not super sold on it, but I got over it, and eventually you lose focus on that and you start to focus on what matters most, the gameplay. You may not ever like it or love it, but you'll deal. Moving on. Gameplay is first and foremost in this gem, and that becomes evident fast. Matches are quick and decisive tug-of-war battles designed to keep you engaged and playing for hours on end. One-on-one fights are tense, and team versus team is like choreographed chaos. Controls are simple, and you can basically learn everything there is to learn about the game within a match or two, and that is when the magic happens. Some of the most successful games have a low skill floor and a high skill ceiling. Think Smash Bros. Or Rocket League, or even more recently with Valorant, and even the dreaded Fortnite. Knockout City capitalizes on this in strides, and playing requires memory of your movement controls and about 6 additional buttons. That's all you'll need to hop in and start swinging fast ones, and the rest will come as you play. Almost every action feels incredibly crisp and responsive, even though I cried foul many times after being smacked in the face with a ball when I was certain that I pressed catch in time. But I know now that if I missed something, I really missed it, and that inspires me to get better. The basic loop of this game is throw, catch, rinse, repeat. Best of 3 wins. It's as simple as that. You can curve the ball like a wanted wannabe. You can lob the ball in the air to get a better angle from above. You can pump fake a throw, and you can either rocket a ball or gently toss it to throw your opponent's timing off. You can even throw a teammate for an ultimate style dive bomb that KOs your opponents in one hit. But all of that comes in time. The simple thing to remember is throw, catch, rinse, repeat. I think that simplicity is what's so alluring here, because you get the basics to learn, then you figure out the strategies as you go on, as you get to be a better player. Couple this with an intensely satisfying sound design and varied maps that have their own highs and low points, literally, and you have created quite a gameplay monster that is incredibly addictive. Sound design in particular is so crunchy here. I love it. The whack of the ball as it nails your opponent's head is divine. And while not my favorite by any means, the game does keep a solid soundtrack bumping and an announcer with plenty of character to keep you interested in what's next. Additionally, there is plenty of customization to be had here, from costumes to icons to emotes, all par for the course, and even paired with a free battle pass. One thing I do want to mention in this area is the awareness that the game has with gender fluidity. That is not something I see very often in games, but you can tell by walking through the customization menus that they put careful thought as to not designate any specific genders throughout the different options available. All this sounds great, and it is, but I worry that this will be another one of those games that gets passed up in favor of other games, or maybe even missed entirely. And honestly, that would be a tragedy. Even the $20 price tag, as odd as it may seem, tends to steer people away, thinking, well, maybe it's not a full game. Well, I'm here to tell you that this is a well thought out and endearing game with plenty of muscle to last for some time. I think EA needs to double down on the small studios when it comes to advertising for them, so we can see the little guys get to the right level of support. This game could really flourish with a strong community if it can keep its attention. It was released at a time where there isn't much going on, so hopefully my worries will be for nothing, and this thing gets a shot at greatness. You can pick up Knockout City on all major platforms, even Nintendo Switch, and if you are an EA Play subscriber, you can play the game for free. Thanks for watching the review. If you liked the video, hit the like, subscribe, and tell a friend. I do new videos every day and game reviews every Thursday, so make sure you stop back soon. Thanks again, and take care.
Gold team wins.